Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I was thinking about what I'm grateful for today, and instead of kind of throwing a list out there of things that I'm grateful for, I thought I'd just maybe share a story with you. It happened to me about 10 years ago. It's a 100% true story. It was a really rough time in my life, probably the very lowest, absolute lowest time in my life. My marriage was a mess. Financially, the housing market was crashing. I was right in the middle of it. Financially, things were just terrible, and I kept wrestling with God on like what's going on in my life. Why me? What's happening? I'm normally not a stubborn person. I'm persistent but not stubborn. But one day I just sat down at my kitchen table in the morning, and I just had enough. And I put my head on the kitchen table and I said, Lord, I'm not moving from this spot until you tell me what's going on, until you show me what's going on. Why me? What's happening? I sat there for 10 minutes. 20 minutes went by. I didn't budge. 30 minutes went by. And finally, at the 45-minute mark, that's when it happened. And I was just sitting there, and this word started coming to me, and it was slowly building in my mind. And I didn't want any part of it. I was trying to push it out of my mind, but it just kept building, and I couldn't push it out. And it was like a movie. It was like a movie that you see where the river's flowing and there's a dam holding all the water back, but then the dam gets a small little crack in it. Then the crack becomes bigger, then all of a sudden the thing explodes. And that's what that word was doing in my mind. The word just kept growing and growing, and I couldn't push it out. It got so big and loud, and the word was gratitude. And I was just overcome at that point. God just spoke to my heart, and all the things I was complaining about in my life, the lack of this or lack of that, they didn't mean anything, because then he immediately showed me all the things in my life, and all these things started flashing through my mind that I should be grateful for. My family and just so many other things. And I was focusing on all the negative stuff, and he brought to my mind all the positive stuff. And from that day forward, it really changed my attitude and gratitude. And I hope that you would carry that same message of gratitude with yourself and your family on this Thanksgiving Day.